Hello, viewers. Welcome back to another episode of my show. Today's episode is really interesting and very important for everyone who is working from home. The etiquettes involved in a virtual meeting. So, a lot of times you are under a lot of pressure and you have to present virtually on daily basis and you have the fear of messing it up. May it be giving presentations, or may it be giving quizzes, or may it be being a part of an important meeting where your point of opinion is essential. So, there are a few important etiquettes or rules that you should follow so that you have a successful virtual meeting. So I have noted down 8 of these etiquettes. Without further ado, let's start going through the list of these 8 rules. Number 1, be before time. So there are 2 things to it. If you are the host, start your meeting 5 to 10 minutes in advance. If you are an attendee in the meeting, start your meeting at least 2 to 3 minutes ahead of time. If you are an interviewee, definitely be on that line 10 minutes before the meeting begins. Etiquette number 2 is pay attention to mute. So with this point, I remember there was a video that went viral when one young lady was talking to her friend on a phone while she was still on a Zoom call and she forgot to mute, and all that which was not necessary information to pass along to so many people became viral, and it went to millions of people, and it really does not give a good impression about you. So please pay attention to mute. Rule number 3 is learn the controls. That's another thing you should know when you are on a virtual meeting platform, may it be Zoom, Microsoft Teams, WebEx, any such. You should know your controls. Number 4, if you are the host of the meeting, don't forget to make a co-host so that if you do not realize that you need control or you need to navigate through something, there is a co-host who can take care of these things. So number 5 is use video whenever you can. Keeping your video on during a virtual meeting is good for everyone. Seeing all of the participants on a video call will help cue people into others' activities and reactions and will make the meeting more engaging to everyone involved. Knowing you are on video will also help you on track, will also help you keep on track during the meeting. At the very least, turning your video on helps you stay seated and look at the screen. Etiquette number 6 is avoid multitasking. Although easier said than done, resist the temptation to multitask. Others can tell when you are checking your email or working on another project. So treat a virtual meeting like an in-person meeting and give it your undivided attention. Number 7 is make an eye contact. Eye contact is the key to create more dynamic and engaging meetings, yet accomplishing this fact is not exactly intuitive. The first step in making eye contact with the other participant is to have your camera at the eye level. Rule number 8 is pause more often. Deliberately scattering pauses throughout the virtual meeting, presentation, or discussion can help make sure everyone is on the same page. Because when you're not in person, when you're not together, you really don't know who wants to talk. And therefore, having some pauses helps people also to speak up and put forth their opinions. Although pausing while speaking may feel a bit unnatural at first, you'll soon come to realize that leaving a longer gap between talking points will produce a more functional and productive virtual meeting. So, what important, uh, I wouldn't call it a rule, but one important point that you should also accept is stay open to a new kind of meeting. So, adopting these virtual meeting etiquettes can be both intuitive or difficult, depending on your experience. If you haven't had much time to absorb the intricacies of things like virtual backgrounds, managing participants, or screen sharing with while using the platform, the whole process can be a bit frustrating at first. Stick with it though. Take your time. Familiarize yourself with various video conferencing platforms and keep an open attitude. Your virtual meeting etiquette will soon be as sharp as how you have ever handled any in person meeting. With these rules, I hope, are helpful for you to make your meetings successful, engaging, and productive. With that, I take your leave. Please like and share the video and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for the support. Stay safe and get vaccinated. See you soon.